So yeah, Halo Reach came out on PC today. I don't know the specs. I haven't looked into that. I'm sure it's pretty easy to run because it's a 360 game.
Yeah, it's not too old at least.
Yeah, you got a better way to run Halo. And that's the third Halo game, I think. Third mainline Halo game at least, because I think a couple of the two Halo Wars games may have come to PC.
Yeah, they might have. I'm not sure though.
Which
I'm,
it should come to fucking PC, right?
yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good home for it. I mean, the first two were on PC, so why not the other ones? You know?
Yeah, well, I was talking specifically about Halo Wars because it's an RTS, and being an RTS, is there anything down over here? There is a torque bow. Give me the torque bow.
Oh, I
Give me
remember
the
that
torque bow.
weapon.
The torque bow's awesome.
I forgot about that weapon.
The torque bow kicks fucking ass, dude.
I remember using that in multiplayer.
Yeah. But yeah, the Halo Wars series, like Halo started off as an RTS in development for Mac of all
Yeah.
things, and then I don't know how I don't remember how it changed into an FPS. So I guess making an RTS of it was kind of a natural move if you think about it that way, even though it seems like a kind of a strange one.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been what it was if it was an RTS though. Which, I mean, obviously hindsight is 2020, but I think they made the best move. And
Especially considering it was a console exclusive, came out as a console exclusive originally.
yeah,
I mean, RTS on good
yeah.
RTS games on console are hard to come by
It's like it's
because
very
you have to simplify them to make it work.
yeah, it's a very complicated and convoluted gameplay format
Yeah,
for sure.
it can work on consoles, but you have to simplify the shit out of it. Like that's what they did with uh, Brutal Legend. That game's awesome.
I gotta finish that sometime.
Yeah, I had you play that
Yeah,
because
you
you had
got
never played it. You're like, this is the most metal game. And yeah, it
it
pretty
really,
much
really
is.
is. Like the main menu alone's the most metal thing ever.
Yeah, it's
Oh
got
shit!
shit. Where are
What
you?
the hell kind of enemy is that? I'm probably fucked. Because I went the other direction.
I'm trying to find you. Well, we're fucked. Okay. Let's try to stick together
Okay.
this time.
I'm just gonna, yeah. I wasn't sure which way to go, so.
Neither was I. I was trying to get to you.
Yeah, I was too far away, probably.
So, I've been playing through Crisis 2 on the Xbox One X, right? The Xbox 360 version of Crisis 2.
That was interesting.
Have you played Crisis? Have
Not,
you ever played Crisis before?
not at all, actually, to be honest. Obviously, I heard about the memes and whatnot, but.
Yeah, so it's important to understand what the first Crisis, what the Crisis series, what the first Crisis was, to understand why getting it working on console at all is impressive. Okay, so the first Crisis, it was the best looking game ever made when it came out. It was one of those games that you benchmark your computer to, and it was one of those games that would cost you money. Okay, so who are you controlling?
Dom.
Okay, so let's stick together this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would probably, when it came out, you almost certainly had to upgrade your PC in order to play it. And that's above all else what Crysis was known for. Was just absolutely looking amazing. It's still not the easiest game in the world to run because this was made in a time when it was largely ran on one CPU, and it just hammers the shit out of that CPU. And single cores have not gotten that much faster since then, so getting a consistent 60 FPS on in Crysis is still a challenge.
That's saying a lot for a game that came out over a decade ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen like gameplay and stuff before, and it does look really good, honestly. Even today, even.
Yeah, it's amazing just how good it still looks.
God damn, these guys are not fucking around.
Where'd he go?
He's like he's like running away from us. He's running all the way back to the where we came from. What the fuck? I got a shotgun.
He's gonna die now. Did I mention that I love the torque bow?
I'm surprised I forgot about that weapon. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, what the hell?
What the fuck just happened?
They have fucking chainsaws on their guns like we do. I got instant killed by those motherfuckers. They were rushing towards us. So we gotta stay back this time. Holy crap. They just rushed towards us.
Yeah, anyway, there have been a number of games quite like this. So like, Fear was one, Doom 3 was one. Games that focus exclusively on PC. Above all else.
Yeah,
and just getting a console version of it running is just a fucking miracle. I mean, it's amazing that the console versions, the original Xbox versions of Doom 3 and Half-Life 2 exist at all, right?
Yeah.
But Crysis was a step above because obviously still not, as I described, still not easy to run all these years later. And it's the one that spawned the meme. Can you run this game? Can it run Crysis? So the thought of Crysis on a console was almost like blasphemous. But when you do that, you also severely limit your audience, right? Because
Yeah.
PC gamers don't want to admit this. Consoles kind of run the industry. And that's why you don't get PC. That's why you don't typically get PC ports of games, PC versions of games that look just significant, that are a significant leap over their console counterpart. Things like that. You don't get that.
Yeah, it's not like how it used to be.
Yeah, they look comparatively close.
Yeah.
To one another. Like you'll get the PC version will be like the console version will be like a mid-range PC version of it that runs at 30 FPS or whatever.
Because consoles will always like sell better, I think, and more people play consoles. Especially since the consoles are getting more PC-like anyway.
Yeah. I was gonna say there are two things to blame for this. One, Sony for selling 100 million units for 3 of their 4 consoles, and two, Microsoft for making the console more like PCs. So it became easier because the original Xbox was designed around the idea of making it easier to port PC games to it.
Yeah.
There was eventually a console port of the first Crisis that was heavily altered from its PC format. I've never played it, so I couldn't tell you what the difference is, but Digital Foundry said it's more like Crisis remixed than anything else.
It's like the best levels of the game. Like cut out some of the filler, and it's probably all they could do.
Yeah. So, but because Crisis was so fucking difficult to run, a lot of people just knew they couldn't afford to play it at the time, so it hurt sales. And because it hurt sales, they decided that they wanted to bring the sequel, Crisis 2, to consoles. And boy, did they have to cut quite a few corners to get it to work. Okay, first off, on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, it runs like shit.
Oh, I can imagine.
I'm talking constantly, like rarely ever hitting the 30 FPS target, constantly bouncing around between like 25 and 30. Like 25, frequently dipping down to like 20.
God damn.
So
yeah.
it runs like shit. And there are some weird quirks about it. Like you will look at like mid-range objects from you, and you will notice like you will take one step forward, and details will instantly pop into view on them. You'll take one step back, and the details will disappear, and it's severe pop in. Like I'm talking severe pop in like Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, and 3, where trees would appear right in front of your face. Severe pop in.
Like old school pop in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised they even had it running on consoles at all.
Yeah. It had constant frame pacing issues on top of a crappy frame rate. It had, and then background elements would be lower resolution, which is a fairly common practice, especially on consoles.
Yeah, especially at the time too.
Yeah, but it wasn't just that they were low resolution. They ran at a lower frame rate than everything else, so the movement looked really choppy by comparison to the rest of the game. Because we needed a flashback of what we literally just watched.
Yeah, what the fuck? So they could have showed us at first.
Yeah. So, on the Xbox One, the reason I bought Crisis 1, Crisis 2, and 3 on consoles on the 360 is because, one, it's backwards compatible for the Xbox One. Two, they were a couple bucks a piece. So I got both of them for like $4 total.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
Damn.
So I've been on the Xbox One X. It's not enhanced for the console, which is unfortunate. 'Cause they probably could have fixed some of the problems with it. But it runs at a consistently higher frame rate. The vast majority of the time, it hits the 30 FPS target, so it feels much smoother than it does played it on the 360. Okay, so we got General Ram executing whoever the hell that was.
Yeah. Some random grunt.
Yeah. And when I say it runs at 30 FPS, I mean it runs at 31 FPS because the frame pacing issues are very, very bad. So while it's a much smoother experience playing on the Xbox One X, it's still nowhere near perfect. And the things I mentioned about the oh, RIP helicopter.
See ya.
But like the lower frame rate background elements that are lower resolution and the severe pop in, still very much present. But I tell you, Crisis 2, it made a very smart move because the very first Crisis, what it's best known for is the first half of the game where you get very large open areas to wander around and kill enemies in, right?
Yeah.
Um, and if you're doing that on console, they knew they could not get those large open areas working at all. So they changed the setting from jungle to city, where it makes sense that you would not have the large open areas. And it's still fairly open for a console game at the time and for a city environment.
Yeah.
So they still tried to recreate the feeling of Crisis 1, and there are still a number of ways to approach your enemies and take them out. Come on, pop back up, asshole. Yes, torque bow. Oh, fuck! Are you controlling Baird?
No, I'm Dom still.
Okay, because Baird just did something stupid.
Thanks, AI.
He just threw a grenade, tried to throw a grenade through the window and hit the window frame. So it bounced right back
Figure.
at him.
Come on, Braid.
Is that what I think it is? That is what I think it is. All right. Sweet. Do you need to pick those up too?
What the tags?
Yeah.
I think if one of us finds one, it counts for both of us. I think.
Because I just picked one up.
Whoa. There we go. Boomer's dead.
Yeah, the torque bow is very, very good against them. But beyond that, Crysis does a lot of things very well. Like, the weapons feel so fucking good to fire in that game. And combat is just a lot of fun. And the nano suits are really, the nanosuit powers are really enjoyable to play with. And the nano tech, the nano die. Hope. The it doesn't drain anywhere near as quickly.
Yeah.
There's a sniper rifle if you want one.
I'd probably use a shotgun a little more.
Okay. So that was one of the problems with the Crysis, is how quickly your nanotech abilities drained your energy. The second half of it is just nowhere near as good as the first half. But overall, I'm really enjoying playing through it. It's a lot of fun. The third one has an awesome bow in it. It doesn't. You can use it while stealth, because in Crysis 1 and 2, if you turn on stealth mode, so you're invisible, the moment you left path or right?
Left, I guess. Left-hand path.
Good album.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Entombed. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm really enjoying playing through it. It's a lot of fun. Oh, fuck!
Yeah, it's interesting seeing like the technical differences between the versions.
Yeah, I want to get the PC version of it, and I probably will sometime after I upgrade, because I'm not spending money on games right now. I haven't bought a video game in some time, because I'm saving all my money to upgrade my PC.
Yeah. There's an autumn sale on Steam right now.
Yeah, so I've heard, and I wanted to buy some... Fuck! Do we have a, Oh, there's a Hammerodon over here.
Oh, there ain't shit happening over here.
Where's that Hammerodon? Fuck! Yeah, chainsaw, bitch.
Oh, I found a bow. Nice.
Torque bow's awesome. I'm trying to get to the Hammer of Dawn. No, not back here. There we go. Did that get it, or did that just injure it? That should do it.
They spawned right in front of me. What the fuck?
Oh, wait, that's Coltrane. I missed him. Got him. Got him in the head with it that time.
Nice.
Yep. Did you say Hammer of Dawn is online or offline?
Probably offline. What I
Probably.
would guess.
Okay, here we go. There's the gate open for you.
Yeah, there's ammo in here if you need it.
Is there a way for me to get down there?
Oh shit, probably not. We're locked in. I'm with Coltrane.
I'm with Baird. I see you, asshole. But yeah, definitely recommend checking out Crysis if you never have.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we got just freaking ambushed pretty much.
Yeah.
God damn.
I don't know if Crysis is on Steam. I own physical copies of both Crysis and Crysis Warhead, so I've got physical copies of both of those games. I don't have a PC version of Crysis 2, but
Yeah, they're on Steam. I've seen them before on the storefront. They're on sale a couple times.
dead. Scratch one, grub. Stand up, asshole. I see you through that door. Die, some bitch.